So, as part of Power Women Week for the Wall Street Journal, I was asked to just say a couple of my thoughts about being a female entrepreneur. And it's a hard thing to sum up in 1 or 2 minutes. There are, I think it's incredible that there are more and more women in tech. But when you look at the percentage of funding that goes to, female founding teams versus all male founding teams, statistics like that, it's pretty clear that there's a long way to go. In fact, I think it was recently announced that 89% of venture-backed funding goes to all male founding teams, and an additional, I think, something like 8 or 9% to mixed founding teams, leaving a very, very small sliver. So really excited to be one of the all-female founding teams that has raised venture capital. And I think, overall, there are definitely elements of tech that are very meritocratic. You've got to, no matter who you are, you've got to be tackling a real problem. You've got to be focused on a solution that you are uniquely positioned to deliver. And and ultimately you've got to have a lot of confidence and a great team. But that said, it's definitely been an interesting experience. I've been in tech for the last 3 years. I learned how to code in high school. Now primarily do sales, marketing, biz dev, investor relations for the company. But both of my co-founders are women who code. And what's funny is how frequently I'll mention that a lot of our back-end work is done by my co-founder Melissa, who's a Python engineer, and people will be like, oh, how good is she? And it's very funny because I know from talking with many of my guy friends that that's rarely a question that they're asked. Luckily, I get to say she's really expletive good, but I think there is a little bit of the standard that people are kind of constantly assuming that maybe we're not as technically qualified, or we don't have the chops that we do. That said, I've been given a lot of incredible kind of support and guidance by mentors, both male and female. And I think in startups, you just have to take what comes and give it your best shot. So we're pretty excited to continue doing that at the Muse.